Okay, so I think we are on a separate video from the one I did earlier with the music training, dancing, um, because um, I haven't figured out how to pause it, and I know it's a pause there, but touch button, we don't get along. So, um, before I do start, I need to clean my glasses. I want to invite my guides in with me because it's easier and better. It helps me to channel up, to me. And so the thing is, let's talk about. I remember the last video I did. We was talking about self-love and how you gonna be able to do that, because when you don't love yourself, and some of you may say I do, but if you're honest with yourself, you'll know you're not. You don't, because you don't love how your life is. You don't love certain things, and you know what I'm saying. And you'll say that to yourself, and many times, and then while you're saying that, you're creating a world for yourself that you don't want, because you have a resistance against law of attraction. Law of attraction is real, and it operates whether you work with it or don't. You don't. So, being when you're not awakened and you're still asleep and in the program of seeing the world as you see it and not as it's not, you know what I'm saying? Because it is not as you see it. And when is inside of that program, you have to awaken from that and come to your reality, or to your conscious thought of who you truly are, the being that you are inside of the body, and then begin to see out of your third eye and know that reality is not as it's been programmed to be into you. Okay, so pardon me. I wanted to take you and give you to see that how your creation is created, so that you will know that when you are in the world of the church, in the Bible book, and in the world where they believe in the church and in God and the Jesus part of that, you gotta know what are you operating with. If you're say, for instance, when did the J come into existence as alphabet? And see, and here's another thing, you must go back and see that why do we have the Israels, if they're really Israels, but they're not. That's another different story. But say go back to pick up whatever Bibles you want to pick up now. The Sumerian Bible would be your close Bible to the having all the pages, I would say, in there. But there may be some things that's not in there too, you know what I'm saying? I haven't looked at it myself. But so you must take every subject and every topic, or every way, everything, and you must take it apart and dissect it, look at it, and see what is and what isn't inside of that. But if you don't come to the place, remember I tell you have to slow down. You got to slow down so slow to where you're not you're not moving pretty much. But yet at the same time, you got to speed up so fast in order to get out of the 3D world of the low vibrations and speed up to get into a higher vibrations in order to transformate your body, your mind, and your spirit. They both have to, up until now, because this is the only time this has ever happened where we at today. This has never happened before, because we never won the light of the energies. We never won an open door for the light to come in. Okay, it has always been closed off. Somewhere we failed the vibrations out of the 84 times that we tried it as the beings on the planet, as everyone. Okay, and so all of the times you incarnated back and forth, you kept recycling your mishaps and things, such and such. But here's the thing: you right now at this time right now where we at, we are in our past, but yet we're also living in our future, because we have already won this particular transition that we're going through now. Okay, it was 84 times, and then we won it out in the 85th time. We're really living in our future as of today, but we are ourselves from our future back here in our past to change, to stop a tyranny that has been set into place into our future. So we're here to change it in our past so that it doesn't take place in our future. Okay, that's why we're here now, because we want to stop the tyranny, because the call went out and the sound made it up to the hierarchies, where they found out that the beings on the planet was planning on turning you into sidewalks, human sideboards and sidewalks, and that hasn't really. We haven't stopped the tyranny, but we've changed a lot of the probabilities that it will happen, because we live on probabilities all the time. You're living on a probability every day and every second. It's always a probability that you would do this or you would not do it, or you will, okay, you would go this way or you may not go, because one thing I heard the Pleiadian says that the human have it says saving grace, but yet it's their worst enemy, and that you change your mind, so you can change your mind at any time, and so it's like a saving grace, but it's like a duality, okay? Yeah. So you must come to a reckoning, so that you are under the mind control way that they have put on you as a human civilization. You must come to a reckoning to know what you are living in today, the time that you're living in as of today, where you exist now, because you do not die. You never died, you never did. Everything is always a recycling, and it's never who you are as the thoughts of conscious. What you are is a conscious of the source. It is the source in itself changing its form of how it's bringing itself forth in, you see, and so what I want to bring out to you is to get you to come back into the energies of knowing what everything is energy, and keep you in, so you can know and realize what what is energy, and what is source, and how does it all exist. How do you even know you know? So the things you've been taught as indoctrination is, that's what you need to find out. You need to know that indoctrination is what has been given, and you have utilized it as your own indoctrinated way. But that's what you picked up. You decided to you know, put yourself in a way that is, it is said that this is the way it is, rather than for you to know whether it was is or whether it isn't, you know. So so now it's seeing the light is what it's called. Now it's come time to see the light of of the dark. What, you know, on the other side of it. That's what it is, because they're both the same, but you got to see the light inside of the darkness, and what, see the light inside of the dark. Okay, that's what you got to do. So, and that means you got to begin to pull layers back and take a peep, you know, like you used to do when you were a kid or something. Peep, you know, peep around in the corner or something, the curtains or something, whatever you did. Okay, and don't, you know, and don't allow yourself to continue to take the whole away from the whole, which will be the old, and which will be the me of you, and don't let people or any other way that you may choose to go in, because as I said, the body, the mind, and the spirit are all three different bodies. And that means you have to bring them to one. Because as long as you let the body be in the body and operate its own self, the body will take you away from here. Because it is to do whatever it wants to do, as long as you let it have what it wants to have. But yet it also can save you, but it can also kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because it has its own way of feelings that it can show you that something's wrong, and it can also keep wanting what it wants to be what it wants, and then you'll just allow it to go the way it wants to go. Yeah, and the mind is just it's just as bad. If they two get together, what do you got there? You know. So the spirit is where you need to allow to dominate in the of the three, and then the spirit brings the mind and the body into with the spirit. Okay, that's how you have to, in order to come back into the whole. If you really want to come back to your wholeness, and go and find, like I said, find the way to get back to the mother of the earth, which is the planet. You've been taken away from your true nature, because they put you in all kinds of factories and lifelines of crazy worlds, put TVs in front of you, things that make you draw yourself away from you, okay? Always away from you. Tell you to go have the girlfriends and the boyfriends and just be all, you know, low vibration energy, low thoughts, always with the mind in the wrong places, all doing things that doesn't mount up to nothing except for just what it is. Okay, it doesn't come back to the whole. It'll just be what it's doing, just out there, a piece of the numbers. You see? Okay, and so you've got to find the answer is in the planet. It's in the nature, it's in the trees. The answer has always been here. But you did not have memory of it because you know your memory been wiped so many times, and you lost contact with the true source energy, and that's where you've got to get back to true source energy in order to come back to your me, you, the me, the self. And you got to learn how to be whole in you, not whole in you and you. That's not being whole, because I'm codependent on something else to help me to get through, to make it. You gotta come